So today we are local, Jesse.
Yeah, we're down at Lakeside in Pakenham.
We are. Now, we're here for a great event. Fish for Life have come down here and they've set up a big fishing competition, mate.
Yeah, there's prizes, there's age groups, there's heaps of people down here.
That's right.
Really well organised.
It is, it's very well organised. Now, it's for a great cause. Fish for Life, they do a lot of fundraising for kids with cancer. Now, it doesn't get to be any better charity than that. So dig deep, guys, and please give. Now, we've got a lot of marshals walking around. We've got a safety boat out there making sure everyone's okay. He's just sort of paddling away. His arms must be getting pretty tired out there. Now, they release 500 trout here every second and third term of school holidays, mate.
They do, yeah. Sometimes they get caught, a few of them don't, so I reckon...
A lot of them don't.
A lot of them don't, that's true. But I reckon there could be a couple of better sized ones in here.
Yes, yes.
But with so many people fishing, I reckon we're bound to see something somewhat exciting today.
Yes, well, we've already seen a couple being pulled in. We weren't quick enough with the camera, so we're going to hope we can get one of the young kids catching a fish. Mate, we need to get amongst it and go check it out, because I'm hanging to see some of these fish get caught.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff.
So I'm here with Paul Bennett from Intro Fish. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good, Mick.
Have you caught a fish yet?
Not me, I'm strictly helping. No adults are to fish, it's strictly kids.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be, mate. You're doing a good job showing the kids a few tactics. And
yeah.
that bait I saw you putting on before, mate, that looks a bit like the old catch it we used to use in the old days.
Catch it?
Remember catch it?
Yeah, I certainly do.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a homemade dough with a bit of scent in it.
Yeah, and a bit of fleck.
That's the stuff, mate. I believe there's been quite a few trout put in the lake.
Yeah, there certainly has. There's reddies here. I've even watched you catch reddies here.
Yeah, there's definitely reddies here. Yep. That's about all I've caught here. Jesse's the one that catches all the trout here.
Yeah, multiple of baits. We've got power baits, we've got the doughs,
yep.
Sweet corn, good variety. For the older kids here today, we've even got the soft plastics.
Yep.
Teaching kids how to think outside of the square, for example. The soft plastics, there's only red and white ones. So what we're doing today is we're going, well, trout like red and white,
yep.
Chop them in half and use two colours.
It makes sense, mate.
It certainly does. Think outside of the square.
We've just got to watch out, mate, because we're near the casting comp over here. We nearly copped a sinker in the back of the head before. It's good to see all the kids out here and getting out and enjoying this sort of fishing, mate, because it beats being home sitting on the iPad, even though it's a cold, wet day.
Yeah, that's right. Not love being around the kids. Normally I'm the shortest in the group, but today I feel like a king.
Well, let's hope these young ones catch a fish, mate, because there's nothing better than seeing a kid smile when they've caught a really big trout.
Yeah, that's it.
We're here with Latrice from Fish for Life. How you going?
Good, thanks. Good, great.
We've been walking around the lake. There's kids catching fish everywhere.
Absolutely, it's amazing. It's such an amazing day today.
So what's some of the activities you've got going on today?
Well, the activities is we're looking at educating children how to fish. I mean, I think it's very important for sustainability. We've got a fish care clinic over here. They're helping people learn to cast rods. We're allocating spots to people around the lake. We have marshals.
Yes.
And the marshals are helping the children once they catch a fish, teaching them how to handle it, take the hook out of their mouth and re-releasing the fish back into the lake.
You reckon they could show me and Jessie some tips?
I think so. What do you? Oh, I don't know. You're supposed to be a renowned fisherman.
Nah, I need all the help I can get. Don't you worry. Jessie teaches me most of the time.
You have to give me some tips, Josie.
We'll figure something out.
Oh, thank you. That'd be great. Yeah. So what we've done in the circle today, it's been great. The Cultural Centre is a big supporting. We have the Cancer Council here as well. So we're raising money for the Cancer Council. There's also a gentleman named Mark Batchford who's travelling around Australia at the moment. So this is where
He's doing some great work.
The Fish for Life has come from. I better show my t-shirt.
Yep.
Fish today we've got some balloons over there.
Yep.
We also have some supporters from the Lakeside group. They're here. Everybody's voluntary here today. We've got some face painters. They're doing fish tattoos, fish face painting.
I've seen a few of them running around.
Yeah. That's right. We've got the angling club. They've come down to support to help the children, teach them how
Pakenham
to...
Angling Club, yeah, good bunch of lads.
Good bunch of lads, aren't they? Yeah.
Some of the sponsors you got here today?
Some of the sponsors, we have Monster Fish that we have here today. We have Wes Former-Side. We also have
Back and tackle, even BCF down here.
BCF, yeah. Everyone's
Bunnies.
donated a prize for the kids, so we have different prizes that we have. We've got different age groups, so we're just going to make sure that most children get themselves a prize today. We've had fisheries, which has been great as well. They've, helped us out with making sure we've got fantastic fish within our lake.
Yes, they've put quite a few in, I believe.
Yes, they've been very good to us. Thank you, fisheries, for that. We really appreciate that. We've got a representative from Verfish down here as well. I could just keep rambling on. It has just absolutely been amazing.
It's great to see a community like this all come together and such a big turnout on a very cloudy and wet day.
Yes, and just about everybody's turned up, so we're just hoping that the sun turns up now.
Yeah, well, it might make a break. I'm doubtful, but you never know. Well, anyway, we're going to go for a bit more of a wander around the lake and try and film a fish. We keep missing them, we keep get to them, and then they've just put them back in. So, but we'll get one.
So maybe I'll give you the numbers to all the marshals and say, when you get a fish, just keep that fish in that bucket until I get there. Yeah.
No worries.
And thank you to everyone that's helped us today, our supporters. We much appreciate it. And thank you very much, Michael.
No worries.
I appreciate everything you guys are doing for us.
No, thanks for having us.
Okay, no worries.
Cheers. Well, Jesse and I walked around the lake about 10 times, I reckon. We walked up and back, we sat idly and waited. We got a few fish on camera, but we didn't get one of the young ones bringing one in. Obviously, we found out after we left about 30 got brought in, but anyway, that's always the way. One of my customers from the shop came in the next day and showed me some footage off his phone of this young fellow who got really excited about catching his first trout. So I'm going to show you that footage now. It's not the best because it's filmed on an iPhone, but it's the reaction, and this is the reason why Fish for Life do programs like this. This is why fisheries stock dams like this, because you can take your kids down and they have so much fun, especially when they catch their first fish. And if, as a parent, if you're not a fisher person yourself, take your kids down and learn, because it is such a good, honest thing for kids to do these days. So check this out, and this is the reason why we do things like this.
You come from June!
Hang on, stop.
Calm down.
Calm down.
I've got a fish! Go, Jane! I've got a fish! Oh, wow! I've got a fish!
Jalen!
I've got a fish! I've got a fish!
That's our big one too. Look at it.
Go, Jalen!
Oh, you got a fish too, did you? Jalen has.
I've got a fish! Well done, Jalen!
Hey, we got a net.
Fish!
Get there closer, lad. Oh, look at this one.
Wow, Jalen!
It's really cool. Can I pet him? Can I have a feel of him?
Wow, Jalen!
Can I have it?
Well done,
Can I have a feel?
There you go.
It's Jalen's
Oh,
fish!
Look at that. Glad you're watching this and thinking she's going to go straight over. It's here. Wow. Who caught that? Brandon.
Did you get a fish, mate?
Yes.
Yeah, how big?
The
story normally
You going to hold it up for the man?
Jeez, that's big.
Oh, you better show me, mate. Where is it?
Fish.
In there.
You need the fish.
Darren's catch the fish.
Beautiful. You got a bit of dinner to take home.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good work, mate. Now you got to catch another one so I can actually get it on camera.
Uh-huh.
I love it when other guys from the other fishing shows leave their boats here unattended, because I can get in there and stuff everyone with the GPS settings. This is Brian's boats from That's Fishing. The boys from Former Sign have wrapped it. As you can see, they've done a fantastic job. They're actually sponsoring this event as well. And it's a really good cause. So yeah, if you get on board and get on the website, I'll bang the website on the screen. If anyone wants to donate money to Fish for Life, the Cancer Foundation, it's a really good cause. Always a good idea to put your boat in and then take your safety chain off. Every year you always see it on Facebook, someone's boat ends up on the ramp before it ends up in the water. It's always good to get excited because you want to get out in the water, but you've got to remember all those little 1%ers. Bung plugs being one of them. So today I'm at one of my favourite bays, Westernport Bay, and we're just chasing a few calamari. Now, I'm always here at Warneet, and there's a reason for that, because it's the closest ramp to me. We're here on a high tide, it's nice and flat, overcast, so I hopefully won't get sunburnt today. Now we're going to go out and hit Quail Bank for a few little squid and try and get some bait for tonight. Today was a bit of a whim. I just said to the missus, want to go fishing? She's like, yep, straight away. And we've not long come back from Lake Tyre, so I've still got plastics hooked up to my rod, my line. So, which did us quite well over the Lake Tyres weekend when we were up there. Now, I haven't got any leader on my line. I'm using SSP from Black Magic, 6 kilo single strand polyethylene. Now this line that's the new thing. First there was mono, then there was braid, now there's SSP. This stuff is like almost like dental floss. It's so thin. You got to treat it like braid the way you tie your line and your knots. I haven't bought enough leader out with me, but you can actually tie a knot that you don't need leader. I prefer leader, especially with squid, because they've got such good eyesight. So what I'll do is I'll tie this knot. Now it's just your typical blood knot, where you go through the eye, you wrap around the main line 6 times, 4, 5, 6, and you put it through the bottom hole. That's your blood knot. But to lock it off, see this bit of gap here, you pull the tag in through that gap, that's now a locked blood knot. You can actually tie that knot with braid and SSP, and your knot won't pull. A lot of times when you tie a braid knot, the knot will pull. That's why you got to have leader attached to it. Because I haven't bought any out, that's a knot I have to use. I'm just hoping squid don't see the line. It's very thin, so I doubt they will. Now, of course, I'm using my favourite squid jig, the White Glow from Black Magic. This is my all-time favourite squid jig. It's my go-to squid jig. I've got a lot of different squid jigs in my squid tackle box. A lot. All us fishers that fish for squid, you see a squid jig, oh that was cool, I haven't got it, you buy it. It goes in the box. Sometimes you use it, sometimes you don't. That is my go-to squid jig. That one and the black red. But anyway. Okay, so we're in about 1.7 metres. I've just hit the bank. We're going to drift in and out around to 1.5 to 3.5 metres. We're just going to drift in and out. I've found sandy patches and I've found weedy patches. That's where I want to find my squid, because that's where they sort of hang out. So this is my first cast. Let's see if we can get a hook up on the first cast. does happen, just never when the camera's on. The size squid jig I normally use is a size 3, 3.0. And first hit. I don't think it's a very big one. Not giving much at all actually. It's definitely a squid. What you pay me for? Now he doesn't want to get in the boat. Oh, there goes the ink. I think he's just realised his hook. And I've got two. I saw one coming in behind this one, so I threw my static jig straight behind him and he nailed it straight away. And now I have one problem. I have 2 squid, 2 arms, and I don't know how to get him in the boat. So what I'm going to try and do is keep the tension on them both. And here we go. This is me trying to bring in 2 squid, 2 rods. Alright, here they both are. One's only just pegged, so this is going to take a lot of skill if I can do this correctly. I reckon this one's pretty well hooked, so I'm going to try and bring him in just by grabbing the line. In. I've got an esky here, good old cricket esky. And go straight into that. Now this happens a lot. You'll have your squid out the back and one will be right behind it. They tend to go in pairs. So I'm going to throw another jig out just in case. And I'm going to try and bring this one in by hand. Okay, let's bring him up the back of the boat. And there goes my phone. Without getting all over me. Oh. Well, let's try not to. And you can see he's trying to eat me. And they will try that. He's only a little guy, but great bait size, which is exactly what I want him for. So, anyway, you can go in there with your friend, mate. Alright. Bought in 2 squids, 2 rods, 2 hands. Alright. And my missus and I decided to come out just for a stealth mission just to go catch a couple of squid. And now she's behind the camera thinking, you could have passed that rod to me. You can get the next one. We've hooked up again. And this one feels a little bit bigger than the last one. You hit that jig very hard. To give you a bit of a visual there in the water. There we go. Westernport Bay calamari at its finest. It's a very narrow hood, this one. There is a way of telling male or female, and I have absolutely no idea. And to be honest, I don't really care, because they make the best bait. The reason squid are the best bait is because every single fish in the ocean eats squid, including squid. So, great bait, great food. Anyway, there you go, buddy. Alright, Zoe, I promise you can get the next one. How you going there?
Alright, I thought it was snag.
It is a squid, and it's a very good squid. Oh, he's a cracker, darling. Whoa! Saw that one coming. Keep the tension on him there. In true fashion, I just threw my rod over the side to help my partner net her fish, net her squid that she's brought in, and it's sitting just there. and bang, the other rod goes. There we go. There's another one. These jigs work fantastic, and there is no wonder these are my favourite jig. To finish off tonight's show, I just want to show you a very small clip of a couple of very good friends of ours, Rick and Scott. We went out from Coronella just chasing some whiting and things like that, and we caught a couple of really big leather jackets. Sometimes it's not about the trophy fish you catch, it's about enjoying the fishing that you're doing at the time. And have a look at these two little beauties they brought in. Can you grab the one, Scotty?
Oh, leather jacket aplenty, sir.
That is the biggest leather
Look at that.
jacket I've ever seen, mate.
What a ripper. Oh, sorry, Rick. What do you want as well? Oh, out it comes.
You got to hold him up for me, mate. That's
Yep.
a big one. You got down there another big leather jacket.
No, mate. Something down there.
Yeah, it's another big leather jacket, mate.
When they
Yep.
come up.
Yeah, they got a spine on them too, haven't they?
Just the top, mate. That is too. It's another leather jacket. Jeez, Scotty, that is huge.
Look at that.
That is absolutely massive, mate.
Stonker.
That's got to be the biggest leather jacket.
Look at the teeth on him though. Got good jaws.
Wow. Now, a lot of people throw these back, but these are an unbelievably nice eating fish.
Nice to cook up, aren't they?
Hey, that's around the sunlight. Flicking out, so.
Just the colour. Look at that. Have you got him, Rick?
Yep, all good, mate. In the net.
Yep.
That's a cracker, mate. There we go, here's another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Another big one.
Oh, look at the colour of that one.
Yeah, male and female.
Nice.
They got little spines on the back of there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They're not the ones that can do damage, are they?
Not really, mate.
No.
Oh, you get a nice variety of species in this lake.
Where's the spines of these on the top?
Just on the top. Big one on the top. You're right. Grab it.
There's that.
Not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all. Stand next to it, mate.
Oh. Mama and a dada.
Male and females, these aren't they big?
Yeah. Certainly are, mate. They're crackers. Alright.
Good one.
Well, it's up to you guys if you
Good
want to
stuff.
keep for a feed.
I think so.